I press my face to the kitchen window. The frost is so thick I have to scratch a spot clear with my fingernail. It is so dark out there. No moon, no stars, just black. Then I hear it. A growl, low and deep. It sounds like it is coming from everywhere at once. My stomach turns to ice. I grab the big flashlight. The metal is so cold it burns my hand. I push it against the glass and click it on. The beam cuts through the darkness like a knife. At first, just empty white snow. Then the light catches something. Eyes. The kitchen smells like heaven. Ebby is at the stove, boiling the head of the giant pike. Steam rises in thick clouds, filling the room with the smell of fish oil and salt.
Ayaya, stir this.
I stir the pot. The fish eyes bob to the surface. We have not had a meal this rich in weeks. Mom is cutting the pike into thick steaks. Her knife makes clean, wet sounds against the wood. Nari is on the floor, playing with little Car. The puppy keeps trying to jump up to steal scraps.
This will feed us for days.
I look at the steam pouring out. It rises to the ceiling and disappears into the ventilation pipe. The wind will carry that smell for miles, an invitation written in fish oil and blood. Ebby, should we close the damper?
And suffocate. Stir the pot, Ayaya.
I stir, but my stomach feels strange. Baron is acting wrong. He is pacing. The hair along his spine stands straight up. Baron. He snaps his head toward the door. Sniff, 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 loud, wet. Like something pressing its nose into the crack under the door, sucking in our air. Baron's lips pull back. He is shaking. Mom. I call. My voice is too high. Something is on the porch. Mom wipes her hands on her apron. She looks at Baron. She looks at the door.
Go get the rifle.
Mom moves from window to window, peeking through the curtains.
Look at the barn.
I look. Shadows are circling the building, studying it. Are they trying to get to Bielachka?
Maybe, or just looking for a way in.
We move to the forest-facing window. They are sitting in the snow, perfectly still. The moonlight makes their fur look silver.
How many?
8, 10. I stop. More shapes appear at the tree line.
Wolves do not do this.
Mom says, her jaw tight.
They do not surround and wait. We need to barricade.
Nari is crying on Ebby's lap. Ebby sings an old Saka song, clapping her hands to drown out the scratching noises. Scritch, scritch.
Aya, help me.
Mom says, we grab the heavy pine dining table. We flip it and drag it against the picture window.
The rugs.
Ebby shouts. We nail heavy wool rugs over the glass. Bang, bang, bang. Every time I hit a nail, I think I hear something hit the wall from the outside. Answering me, we shove the chest of drawers against the back door. When we are done, the house looks like a cave. We gather near the stove, the farthest point from the walls.
We will be okay.
Mom says, I want to believe her. The house is quiet. Ebby has stopped singing. Nari is asleep. Crash, the sound comes from the cold room. The uninsulated storage room attached to the kitchen. The stove is the only thing keeping us alive. I can see its belly glowing red through the iron grate. The heat comes off it in waves, but it does not reach the corners of the room. The edges of the kitchen are frozen, dark, dead. I am sitting on a wooden chair by the barricaded door. The chair is hard and uncomfortable. I chose it on purpose. If I sit somewhere soft, I will fall asleep. And if I fall asleep, we will die. The rifle is heavy across my lap. I run my fingers along the wood stock. The grain is smooth in some places, rough in others. There is a small dent near the trigger guard where Papa dropped it last winter. I trace that dent over and over with my thumb. Stay awake, stay awake. Behind me, near the stove, Ebby and Nari are huddled on a pile of furs. The furs are reindeer hide, thick and warm. Nari is buried so deep in them I can only see the top of her head. Her hair is messy. She has been crying for an hour. Mom is in the corner, standing by the window we barricaded with the mattress. She is just standing there, listening. Her arms are crossed. Her jaw is tight. Baron is lying on the floor between me and the stove. His head is up. His ears are forward. Every few seconds, his eyes flick toward the door, then back to me, then back to the door. Little Carr is asleep. His tiny puppy body is pressed against Baron's side, rising and falling with each breath. He does not know what is happening. He is lucky. The kerosene lantern is on the floor next to my chair. It makes harsh shadows. Everything looks wrong in this light. The walls seem to move. The corners seem deeper than they should be. Outside, the wind has stopped. This is worse. When the wind was blowing, it covered up the other sounds. Now there is nothing to hide them. Crunch, 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 footsteps in the snow. Paws, moving slow, circling the house. They are still out there. I hear a sniff at the base of the door, long and wet, like something is trying to drink the air from inside the house. Baron's ears go flat against his head. I tighten my grip on the rifle. The sniffing stops. The footsteps move away. Crunch, 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 around the side of the house now, toward the barn. Tick, 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 the clock on the wall, Papa's old clock. It is so loud now. Each tick sounds like a hammer hitting wood. Creak. The log walls are settling. They always do this when the temperature drops. The wood contracts. It makes sounds like the house is breathing. From the pile of furs, I hear Nari whimper. It is muffled, like she is crying into Ebby's coat. I should go to her. I should comfort her, but I cannot leave the door. If I leave the door, they will know. I reach for the teapot on the stove. It is still warm. I pour myself a cup of black tea. My hands are shaking, just a little, just enough that the tea sloshes against the side of the cup. I grip the cup with both hands to make it stop. The tea is bitter. Strong, it burns my throat. Good, the pain keeps me awake. I stare at the barricade. The table is pressed against the window. The mattress is leaning at an angle. The wool rug is nailed over the glass. It looks solid, strong, but I know the truth. It is just furniture, just fabric. If they really wanted to come in, they could. Please do not let them want to come in. I take another sip of tea. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The footsteps are coming back, closer now. Right outside the door, I set the tea down. I put my hands back on the rifle. Baron lifts his head. His nose twitches. We wait. The footsteps stop. Silence. Then, from somewhere far away, I hear a howl. Long and low, it does not sound angry. It sounds patient. They are not in a hurry. They know we cannot leave. Nari's voice cuts through the silence like a knife.
Are they going to eat us?
The question hangs in the air. Nobody answers. I look over my shoulder. Nari has lifted her head from the furs. Her face is pale. Her eyes are red and swollen from crying. She is staring at Ebby, waiting for an answer. Ebby does not say yes. She does not say no. Instead, she shifts on the furs, adjusting Nari in her lap. She pulls the reindeer hide tighter around them both. Then she begins to speak. Her voice is low, rhythmic like a song.
In the old days, before your papa was born, before his papa was born, there was a girl who lived alone in the forest.
Why was she alone?
Her family had gone to the summer camp, but she was sick, so they left her behind with enough food for the winter. They said they would come back when the ice melted.
Did they come back?
Ebby does not answer. She just continues.
The girl was very good. She did not waste food. She did not burn too much wood. She did everything right. But one night, in the deepest part of winter, she heard a sound outside her door.
I find myself turning slightly in my chair. I am still watching the door, but I am listening now too.
What sound?
Footsteps, big footsteps. and a low growl that shook the walls.
Nari burrows deeper into the furs.
The girl looked through the crack in the door, and she saw him, the copper wolf. His fur was the color of fire in the sun. His eyes were yellow like butter, and he was so big that when he sat down, his head was level with the roof of her house.
What did she do?
She was very afraid, but she did not scream. She did not cry. She sat very still and thought about what the old women had told her.
What did they tell her?
They told her that the copper wolf is not a monster. He is the tax collector of the forest. He comes to collect what is owed.
Owed?
Yes, every person who lives in the forest borrows from it. We borrow the trees for our fires. We borrow the animals for our food. We borrow the snow for our water. And sometimes the forest comes to collect the debt.
I feel a chill that has nothing to do with the cold.
So the girl thought very hard. What could she give to the copper wolf? She had no money. She had no gold. She had only her food and her fire.
Did she give him food?
No, food would not be enough. The copper wolf does not want food. He wants something more valuable.
What?
Ebby pauses. The firelight flickers across her face. Her eyes are bright and sharp.
He wants courage. The forest respects courage. So the girl stood up. She opened the door, and she looked the copper wolf in the eyes.
She opened the door?
Yes, and she said to him, I am not afraid of you. I am a daughter of this forest. I have paid my debts with hard work and respect. You have no claim on me.
What did the wolf do?
He stared at her for a long time. His yellow eyes did not blink. The girl thought she was going to die. But then the copper wolf bowed his head just a little, and he turned and walked away into the forest.
Nari is silent for a moment.
Why did he leave?
Because she showed no fear. The copper wolf only takes those who are already defeated. He only eats those who have given up. But the girl stood tall, so he had no power over her.
I look down at the rifle in my lap. My hands are gripping it so tight my knuckles are white. Am I afraid? Yes. Am I defeated? No. I check the magazine. 5 rounds. I eject it, check each cartridge, then slide it back in. Mom is still standing by the window. She has not moved. She is like a statue. Baron is still staring at the door, and I am still waiting. Ebby's humming becomes a background sound. A drone, like the wind used to be. I am so tired. I blink, and for a moment the room blurs. The edges of the walls smear together. The amber light from the stove spreads like watercolor paint. No, stay awake. I shake my head. Hard, the room snaps back into focus. Tick, 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 the clock still ticking. I focus on the sound. I count the ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. My head feels heavy, like someone filled it with sand. I blink again. The screen goes black, not the room, my eyes. I have closed them. I snap them open. My heart is pounding. How long was that? 1 second? 5 seconds? I look around frantically. Everything is the same. Ebby is still humming. Nari is asleep now, her head on Ebby's shoulder. Mom is still by the window. Baron is staring at me. His eyes are wide. Alert, he knows I am slipping. Stay awake for him. Stay awake for them. I rub my face with both hands. My skin feels numb. I pinch my cheek. Hard. The pain is sharp and bright. Good, I pick up my tea. It is cold now. I drink it anyway. The bitterness makes me wince. The fire crackles. A log shifts inside the stove. Sparks fly up and disappear into the chimney pipe. Ebby's humming is getting softer. Slower. She is falling asleep too. The room is so warm near the stove. So comfortable, the furs look soft. Inviting. No, stay on the hard chair. Stay uncomfortable. I shift my weight. The wood digs into my back. Good, I look at the rifle. I run my fingers over the stock again. The grain, the dent, the smooth metal of the barrel. My eyes are so heavy, I blink. The room gets quieter. The sound of the fire becomes muffled. Like I am underwater, like there is cotton in my ears. A high-pitched ringing starts in my head. Soft at first, then louder. It fills the space where the other sounds used to be. This is what silence sounds like when you are too tired to hear anything else. My chin drops, my head nods forward, I jerk awake, my neck hurts. How long was I out? I look at the clock, the hands have moved, 5 minutes, maybe 10, no. I look at Baron. He is still staring at the door, still alert. Nothing has changed, we are still safe. But what if they came while I was asleep? What if they tested the door and I did not hear it? My hands are shaking again, not from cold, from fear. I stand up, my legs are stiff. I walk to the stove and back. I need to move. I need to keep my blood flowing. Baron watches me. His head turns to follow my movement. I am okay. I whisper to him, I am awake. He does not look convinced. I sit back down in the chair. I set the rifle across my lap. I grip it tight. Ebby has stopped humming. She is asleep now. Her head is tilted back against the wall. Her mouth is slightly open. Nari is curled up like a kitten in her lap. Mom is still standing. How is she still standing? I want to ask her if she is tired, if she needs to sit down. But I am afraid that if I speak, I will break whatever spell is keeping her upright. The room is so quiet now, just the tick of the clock, the crackle of the fire, the sound of my own breathing, and then Baron whines. It is a low sound, barely audible. But it cuts through everything else. I look at him. He is staring at the barricaded window. His whole body is trembling. The fur on his spine is standing up. He hears something. I listen. At first there is nothing, just the usual sounds, the clock, the fire. Then I hear it too, creak. It is coming from outside, from the other side of the barricade. Creak, creak. Something is testing the wood, pushing on it. Gently, carefully, I raise the rifle. My heart is slamming against my ribs. Baron stands up. His lips pull back. His teeth are showing. But he does not bark, he does not growl. He just stares. The creaking stops. Silence. I wait. 1 minute, 2 minutes. Nothing. Baron sits back down, but he does not relax. His muscles are still coiled. Ready, I lower the rifle just a little. They are testing us. Seeing if we are awake, seeing if we are paying attention. I will not sleep again tonight.
And so the girl sat very still, and the wolf passed her by.
I jump. I did not realize she was awake. She is looking at me. Her eyes are sharp and clear. She was not asleep. She was just resting.
That is the end of the story.
Nari does not respond. She is truly asleep now, her breath soft and even. Ebby shifts the furs around Nari, tucking her in tighter. Then she leans her head back against the wall and closes her eyes. The room goes silent again. The fire is burning low now. The red glow from the stove is fading. I should add more wood. But I do not want to move. I do not want to make any sound that might cover up the sounds from outside. I stare at the barricade. At the door, at the windows, everything is still. Tick. Tick, tick, the clock, crackle, pop, the fire, then click, I freeze. The sound came from the cold room. The storage room attached to the kitchen, the one with the broken window. My stomach turns to ice. Click, screech. It is the sound of metal on wood, the sound of a nail being pulled out. Slowly, carefully, something is trying to get through the door. I stand up. The chair scrapes against the floor. The sound is so loud in the quiet room it feels like a gunshot. Baron stands up too. His whole body goes rigid. His teeth are bared, but he makes no sound. Mom turns from the window. She looks at me. Her eyes are wide. I point at the cold room door. She nods. She heard it too. Screech. Another nail. This one comes out faster. Easier. How many nails did we use? 4, 5. I raise the rifle. I aim it at the door handle. My hands are shaking. I try to steady them. I focus on my breathing. In. Out, in, out. Screech. A third nail. Baron takes a step toward the door. His hackles are up. His body is low to the ground. He looks like he is ready to spring. Baron, stay. He does not stay. He takes another step. Mom moves toward the stove. She puts her hand on Ebby's shoulder and shakes her gently. Ebby's eyes open. She sees Mom's face and immediately goes still. She understands. Click, screech. The fourth nail. How many are left? I try to remember. I try to picture the door. The nails we hammered in to keep it shut. 5 nails. We used 5 nails. 4 are gone, 1 left. The door handle jiggles. Just a little. Whatever is on the other side is testing it, pushing on it. I take a step closer. The rifle is pressed tight against my shoulder now. My finger is on the trigger. Not yet, not yet. Ebby is lifting Neri off her lap, moving her behind the stove. Neri stirs but does not wake. Mom grabs the iron poker from the stove. It is not much of a weapon, but it is something. Baron is growling now, a low, continuous rumble that vibrates through the floor. Click, the last nail. Screech, it is out. The door is no longer barricaded. There is nothing between us, and whatever is in the cold room except a thin wooden door and a simple latch. The door handle turns, slowly, all the way to the left. Click, the latch disengages. The door starts to swing open. I can see into the cold room now. It is dark. Pitch black. The broken window is just a hole in the wall, letting in the night. I cannot see anything, just darkness, but I can hear breathing. Heavy, wet, close. Baron lunges forward. Baron, no. Too late, he disappears into the cold room. There is a sound, a horrible sound. Snarling, yelping, the crash of something hitting the concrete floor. Baron, I am running toward the door.
Do not go in there.
But Baron... A shape explodes out of the cold room. It is not Baron, it is massive. Gray, its eyes are yellow. Its mouth is open, showing teeth that are too long, too sharp. It is in the kitchen. The wolf is in the house. I raise the rifle. The gunshot is so loud, it feels like the world has exploded. The wolf stumbles. It does not fall. It turns toward me, and I see blood on its shoulder. Dark and wet, I pull the trigger again. Click. What? I look down at the rifle. I forgot to chamber the next round. The wolf takes a step toward me. I work the bolt. My hands are clumsy, desperate. The empty shell casing ejects and bounces off the floor. The wolf is 3 feet away. I chamber the next round. I raise the rifle. The wolf lunges. I pull the trigger. The second shot hits it in the chest. The wolf crashes to the floor. Its legs scrabble against the wood. Its breath is coming in wet, rattling gasps. It tries to stand. It cannot. I chamber another round. My ears are ringing. I can barely hear anything. The wolf's yellow eyes are still on me. Still watching, I aim at its head. I pull the trigger. The third shot ends it. The wolf goes limp. Its body twitches once, then goes still. I stand there, the rifle still pressed against my shoulder, staring at the body. It is so big. Even lying on its side, it is almost as tall as Nari. Blood is pooling on the floor. Dark and thick. Mom is next to me. She is saying something. I cannot hear her. My ears are still ringing. Then I remember. Baron. I drop the rifle and run to the cold room. It is dark. I cannot see anything. Baron, Baron, where are you? I hear a whine. Weak, pained, I drop to my knees and crawl forward. My hands touch fur, warm. Wet. Baron, oh no, Baron. I drag him out of the cold room into the light of the kitchen. There is blood, so much blood. His side is torn open, deep gashes from claws. His breathing is shallow and fast. Ebby, help me. Ebby is already moving. She is pulling bandages from the cupboard. Clean rags. She kneels down next to Baron and presses the rags against his side.
Hold him still.
I put my hands on Baron's shoulders. He is shaking. His eyes are rolling back in his head. You are okay, you are okay. You are the bravest dog in the world. You saved us. You are okay. I do not know if he can hear me. Ebby is working fast. She is packing the wounds with cloth. Will he live? Ebby does not answer. She just keeps working. Mom is at the cold room door. She is dragging it shut. She picks up the nails from the floor, the ones the wolf pulled out, and starts hammering them back in. Bang, bang, bang. Nari is awake now. She is crying. Little Car is barking. The whole house is chaos. But Baron is breathing. His eyes are open. He is looking at me. I lean down and press my forehead against his. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. After Ebby finishes bandaging Baron, I go to the window. I move the mattress just enough to see outside. The wolves are gone. The snow is empty. The forest is dark and still. I do not understand. Why did they leave? Then I see it, the body of the wolf, the one I shot. It is lying in the middle of the kitchen floor. They left because we killed one of them. We showed them we have teeth too. I let the mattress fall back into place. I turn around and look at my family. Ebby is sitting on the floor next to Baron, her hand resting on his head. Nari is curled up in Mom's lap. Little Car is pressed against Baron's side, licking his face. Mom is looking at me. Her eyes are red. She looks exhausted.
We need to clean this up.
I know, but not yet. First, I walk to the kerosene lantern. I kneel down and blow it out. The room plunges into near-total darkness. The only light comes from the red embers of the stove. Get behind the stove, because if there are more of them out there, I do not want them to see us.
Why?
Mom nods. She stands up, carrying Nari, and moves behind the stove. Ebby follows, half dragging, half carrying Baron. I stay by the door. I pick up the rifle. I check the magazine. 2 rounds left. I chamber one. I rest the rifle across my lap, and I wait. The night is not over yet. Outside in the distance, I hear a howl, then another, then silence. I do not move. Come if you want. I am ready. I barely breathe. The clock ticks. The fire crackles. Baron whines softly in the darkness, and I sit very still, just like the girl in Ebby's story, watching the door, waiting for the copper wolf to decide if I have paid my debt. The house is silent. Baron is asleep behind the stove, his breathing slow and labored. Nari is curled up next to him, one small hand resting on his bandaged side. Ebby is dozing, her chin against her chest. Mom is by the window. I am by the door. We have not moved in hours. My eyes are burning. My back aches. The rifle is so heavy I can barely hold it anymore. Then I hear it, M-O-O-O-O-O. The sound cuts through the silence like a knife. It is high-pitched. Terrified, desperate. I know that sound. That is Bielachka. I am on my feet before I even realize I am moving. The barn. Mom's head snaps toward me. She hears it too. M-O-O-O-O. Crash, thud, Bielachka is kicking. She is fighting something. Mom crosses the room in 3 long strides. She reaches up and pulls the double-barreled shotgun off the wall. It is Papa's gun, heavy and old. She breaks it open, checks the shells, snaps it shut.
If we lose the queen, we starve.
Mom says, her voice is flat. Matter of fact, I stare at her. We are going out there.
We go.
She is already moving toward the back door, the one we barricaded with the chest of drawers. I grab my rifle and follow.
Ebby, stay with Nari.
Mom shouts over her shoulder. Ebby is awake now. Her eyes are wide.
You are going outside.
Watch the door. If anything comes through, you shoot it.
Mom hands Ebby the iron poker from the stove. It is not much, but it is sharp. We start tearing down the barricade. The chest of drawers is so heavy it takes both of us to move it. We drag it away from the door. The legs screech against the floor. My hands are shaking. My heart is pounding so hard I can feel it in my throat. Bielachka is screaming.
Faster.
We shove the chest to the side. The door is clear now. Mom grabs the handle. She looks at me.
Stay close. Do not run ahead. Do not stop moving.
I nod. She throws the door open. The cold hits me like a wall. The air is so cold it burns. I suck in a breath and my lungs seize. It feels like inhaling glass. My eyes water instantly. The tears freeze on my cheeks. Mom is already moving. She steps out into the snow, the shotgun raised. I follow. The world outside is black. No moon, no stars, just darkness. I click on my headlamp. The beam cuts through the night, bouncing off the steam of my breath. Everything is white and black. No colors, just light and shadow. Mom's headlamp clicks on two beams now, swinging wildly as we move. The snow is deep. It comes up to my knees. Every step is a fight. I have to lift my leg high, push forward, then pull my other leg free. Too slow, we are moving too slow. Bielachka, still alive, still fighting.
Faster.
I try, my legs are burning, my lungs are screaming. The cold is everywhere. It is inside me now, freezing me from the inside out. Crunch, the sound comes from my left, I spin. My headlamp sweeps across the snow. Nothing, just a fence post, dark and still. Crunch, crunch, behind me now, I spin again. My light catches empty air. They are out here. They are watching us.
Aya, move.
Mom grabs my arm and pulls me forward. We stumble through the snow, 20 meters to the barn. 15, 10. My breath is coming in short, sharp gasps. Each one hurts. The beams of our headlamps are erratic. Swinging up, down, left, right. We cannot see anything clearly, just glimpses, shadows, movement that might be wolves or might be nothing. 5 meters. Bielachka is so loud now, so close. We round the corner of the barn, and I see them. 3 wolves. They are not just scratching at the door. They are working together. One is at the base of the door, digging. Its front paws are moving so fast they are a blur. Frozen mud and snow fly everywhere. It is tunneling under the threshold. The other 2 are bigger. They stand back, then charge. Slam, their bodies hit the door in perfect synchronization. The wood shudders, the hinges groan. Then they back up and do it again. Slam, from inside I hear Bielachka. She is kicking the door. Fighting back, thud, thud, thud. The wolves do not care, they just keep going, dig. Slam, dig, slam, they are going to get in. They are going to kill her. Hey, I scream. The digging wolf's head snaps up. Its eyes catch the light from my headlamp. Green, glowing, it does not run. It stares at me for 1 second, then it charges. There is no growl, no snarl, it just comes. Low to the ground, fast, silent. I raise my rifle. My hands are clumsy. The cold has made them stiff. I fumble with the bolt. Too slow, it is too close. The wolf is 10 meters away, 5 meters. I cannot get the rifle up in time. Mom steps in front of me. She raises the shotgun. Boom, the sound is everything. It is not a crack like my rifle. It is a cannon, a thunderclap. It shakes my bones. The muzzle flash is so bright it blinds me. For 1 second, the world is white. Then I see, the snow in front of the charging wolf explodes. A wall of ice and dirt erupts into the air. The wolf yelps, not a howl. A high-pitched, terrified yelp. It is not hit, but it is peppered with ice. Stung, confused. It scrambles to the side, its paws slipping on the snow. Then it turns and runs. The other 2 wolves at the door freeze. Their heads turn toward us. Mom is already breaking open the shotgun. The empty shell ejects, spinning through the air. She pulls another shell from her pocket and shoves it in. I finally get my rifle up. My hands find the bolt. I rack it, chamber around. I do not aim at the wolves. I aim above them. Above the barn, I pull the trigger. The sound echoes. It bounces off the frozen valley walls. Once, twice. twice, 3 times. It sounds like a whole army is firing. The wolves do not wait. They scatter instantly. One goes left, one goes right. They disappear into the darkness like smoke. The night is silent again, just the sound of our breathing. Fast, ragged, I run to the barn door. My boots slip on the ice. I catch myself on the doorframe. I press my ear against the wood. Inside, I hear Buildup. Her breath is heavy, panicked, but she is breathing. She is alive. Mom is next to me. She is breaking the shotgun open again. Her hands are shaking so hard she almost drops the shell. I have never seen Mom's hands shake before. She reloads, snaps the shotgun shut. Her breath is coming out in thick clouds of steam.
We need to get back inside.
I nod, but I cannot move yet. My legs are shaking. My whole body is shaking. I shine my headlamp across the snow. The area around the barn is chaos. Tracks everywhere, dozens of them, paw prints in the snow. Scattered in every direction, I sweep my light wider toward the tree line, and I see it. A wolf, sitting 10 meters away, just at the edge of the light. It did not run with the others. It just moved out of range. It is big, bigger than the one I shot in the house. Its fur is dark gray, almost black. Its eyes are yellow. It is watching us. I raise my rifle. My finger finds the trigger. The wolf does not move. It just sits there. Calm, patient, we stare at each other. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Then, slowly, the wolf stands up. It does not run. It turns. And it walks away, not fast, not slow, just a steady walk into the darkness. Like it has all the time in the world. Like it knows we will still be here tomorrow. I watch until the darkness swallows it completely.
Asia, we need to go now.
I lower the rifle. We stand back to back in the snow. Our headlamps sweep the darkness. Our rifles are raised. Steam rises from our bodies, our breath. Our fear, the night surrounds us. Infinite, black, alive. Somewhere out there in the trees, I hear a howl. Then another, then silence.
Move.
We run.